Hello, everyone, and welcome to another. So, that all being said, don't worry. Miss Amanda Jane will be along here shortly, and Black Box Tom, of course. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Holy crap! All right. Let me see here. Let me get Miss Amanda Jane up. Ah, all right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. And where are you in there? Why are you over there?
Because they can only hear me on your mic.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to put me on the screen,
That's what I'm working on. It's being funny.
I just don't want echo.
Well, that's why I muted you.
Oh, I suppose I could talk off the thing.
Yes, yes. All right. Tonight, the role of Miss Amanda Jane will be briefly played by producer lady.
I'm producer?
Or, yes, producer lady Chaser.
I like the chaser point.
Yeah, shot not chaser. That's what you think.
Should I take some wine for that?
I mean, you could. We have to play the most entertaining game in all of podcast history. Now, before you drink, since you are the guest, Winter, what is in your glass?
Oh, well, hold on. Let me go and get the bottle.
Okay, yeah, because we got a show. It's like show and tell, only funnier. Hey, hey! None of that. We're a family podcast.
I do what I want.
Yeah. See, so I can't take her anywhere.
Of course you can.
While we wait for her. No, come back. Come back. Man, I hope we are not buffering. Doesn't look like so. Looks like everything's good to go. I upped the bit rate so that we would have some a little more you would have a little bit more something fancy.
Fancy schmancy. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me get back into this shot here.
Okay. Here, I will move over.
Yeah, I can't seem to get over your carpet
though. Yeah, well.
That's what she
Story
said.
of my life, right?
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
I come with the cat.
I can do this too. Alrighty. Yes.
I had to bring the cat because she's demanding.
Yes. That's our other Asian.
Or your house Asian?
Our house Asian. So what are you drinking tonight, Winter?
All right. Hold on. I am drinking Bully Hill
Mm-hmm.
Vineyards, Groovers, no, Growers Red.
Grows red, so it's a red wine.
It's a red wine. It's on the sweet scale,
Uh-huh.
not like the top of the sweet scale, but just below. Let me see if
All
I can
right,
show
gotta
people.
gotta show people
Oh, I
it's
don't
gonna
know.
be rough. Yep, yep, yep. They
It's rough.
they can just see it's a bottle. It's
Oh, wait.
fine. Oh,
Here we go.
yeah, there you go.
There.
All right.
It's about somewhere in there. Like right there.
Ah, and I am, of course, whiskey with some Ezra Brooks.
Which I bought you.
Yeah, 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 but I paid for.
No, I still like.
You're fine. Calm down.
Yeah, but I want to talk about it.
Yeah, well,
It's.
we have things to do.
But
We have
I bought
things to
this
do.
for you for a
I
reason.
know. All right, so March 13th. I've got things I've got to do.
Nah, fine.
So now we have to go for the world's most entertaining uh, thing of birthdays. So, do you want to do birthdays or should I?
What am I looking at?
From March 13th, and I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay. So it's Akira Nagomi.
Mm,
Oh, I did it
Nogami.
right. Okay. I'm very sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Makasuko
Masakatsu.
Masakasu Funaki,
Funaki.
Master Wato,
Mhm.
Matt Jackson,
Of the Young Bucks.
Reggie, also known as Scripps,
Mm-hmm.
Shotzi Blackheart. I know Shotzi.
She's a
Happy
sweetheart.
birthday, girl. Uh, Beluha McGillicuddy,
Beulah.
Beulah.
ECW original.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I got the last name right. The Irish in me knows.
it's true. We have. Come on.
Sorry. Felix Fernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I love this girl. I
Murder gymnastics, baby.
I think I've talked to her in the past. Yes, I've talked to her in the past.
She's a
She might
sweetheart.
not remember, but that's okay. I adore her. Her husband is amazing, and peanuts are also amazing.
Yes, peanut
Lady
butter.
Frost.
Which, by the way, congratulations to her husband on winning a tournament, but we'll get to that later.
All right. Next one is Ryu Nakata.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is Santino Morella.
That's
I
in.
know.
Yes.
Yes, I know that one. Sorry, I get excited. I don't know a lot of wrestling, but I know that one. JD McDonough.
Yep.
And who doesn't know this? MJF.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard enough about him through hype.
Yeah, because if you're gonna need a Jew, that's where you go, really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I swear to you, if hype ever had a like wrestling career, it would be much like
Oh,
MJF.
he's got an announcement career and quite the YouTube following.
Is he doing it? Oh, I'm so proud of him. I love
He's
him.
doing ASMR match calling now.
Why
too.
am I not surprised?
So cool.
Oh, I love him.
Let me check in real quick on no where oh wait hold on. Ah,
I didn't mean to touch you.
hold on. That hold on. So I'm sure people are there. Okay, so now if you chat, we actually can see you. Okay.
Okay. Masayuki,
Naruse.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The Iron Sheik.
I don't know who he is.
I remember him as a child. Okay, sorry. Yoshihiro Matoma?
Momoda.
Momoda. Oh my god, I'm not reading that right. I'm
Right.
so sorry, Yoshihiro. I'm so sorry. Uh Brett DiBiase,
Mm-hmm.
Henry Goodwin,
Yep.
Wait, what day is it? I don't have my.
I got you.
Okay.
Keep going.
Kenny Distra?
Dykstra.
Dystra. I'm so sorry.
Hey, come on.
Okay. Mike McGurrick.
Yes.
Billy Corgan. I mean, who doesn't know who Billy Corgan is?
Birdie King.
Cora Combs.
Mm-hmm.
Gia Miller. Samoa Joe. Test. Timothy Thatcher.
Woohoo!
EC3. Lance Russell. Ricky Martel. Solo Sikoa.
I love you, Solo.
I know this one. I love her. She like made the Divas division into something that wasn't the Divas division and made me actually like women's wrestling again, along with Paige, AJ Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Jimmy Havoc.
One half of the mixed tag team with Jessica.
Jimmy, how do you
Corderas.
Luchasaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Seidel, Evan Bourne.
Yep.
Either. And then Tahachi.
Taichi.
Tachi. Okay.
All right. So we got that business out of the way. Woo!
Happy birthday.
Yes. Yay! Happy birthday!
There.
God, now I feel like Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Should I be your Dale?
I mean, I guess. Okay. So, don't worry, Amanda will be soon. TM. Let me check something. I want to make sure I'm not like echoing the hell out of everyone.
I'm muted.
That don't matter.
I'm looking at my computer, guys, if you're questioning.
Okay. Good. Everything's good. All right. Sorry, it's not often I have somebody side chairing me.
Yeah, well, you're my honey and I love you, so deal with it.
Yeah. You know, tonight, the part of Miss Amanda Jane is played by Winter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I feel bad because I don't know that much about wrestling. I know more about indie wrestling from my local area than I do anything else.
Indie wrestling is pretty much our specialty, hon.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I know enough.
Did you know last week it was Mr. Kennedy? His birthday.
You mean Mr. Wait.
Anderson, Mr.
I was gonna...
Mr. Kennedy. He's
You're
been both.
the JFK file.
I mean,
that was really he's thinking about JFK.
Let's just not even talk about that.
No, we're not. We're not going there. I got confused. Okay, so for those who don't know, Mr. Anderson is from my area locally. So I got to see him when he retired for. He had finally gotten out of WWE, and it was his first appearance locally, and it was so cool because I had not really been into wrestling that much. But I'd known him because he's Mr. Anderson. Who doesn't know Mr. Anderson? You know, and even in the local scene, they literally will bring down the mic from the middle of the ring so that he can introduce himself. And it is something completely different if you see him from a house show compared to like a huge stage. He has this undeniable presence.
TNA was probably the closest one.
Yeah, it's just the way he explains it. He doesn't need a mic. I can tell you that right now. His voice resonates throughout the entire room. But just to see that presence, like literally like 10 feet away from you from the ring, you're like, holy shit. You know, like it's something else. And I got to give it to the guy. Really nice to see him in person. And from everybody that has talked to me, absolutely wonderful person.
It's like Dylan Postal. I feel like
amazing.
Dylan is such a good dude.
He is another person I seen when he first came back after the WWE, and it was this huge thing. He was amazing.
Hold on,
Mr. Trouble.
Yes, your homie.
He is my homie. I love him. He's Mr. Trouble.
Mr. Black Box Tom. Yay!
Tom gets me in trouble mostly because of Digi.
Yeah. This is like a dream match coming along.
This is new to me.
That's what she said. What the fuck? So I don't know what she's doing over there.
I'm trying to turn up his volume for me, but
Oh, well, yeah.
I've only got one ear in so I can hear you properly because I'm
Yeah.
hearing an echo for
So
me.
we went over the birthdays.
Mhm.
What's in your glass? Black Box Tom.
Gin juice.
Gin and juice rolling down the street still?
Yep.
What kind
All
of gin are you using?
New Amsterdam.
Huh?
New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam gin?
I've never heard of it. Should I drink gin with him?
I mean, you can.
Oh my god, you've been drinking my gin, haven't you?
Yeah, New Amsterdam. All right, we got brand placement. Jill.
Have you been drinking my gin?
No, I haven't touched your gin.
Really? It's been.
I don't like gin.
I'll show you my gin. All right, gonna get it in there.
Whitley
Nice.
Neal.
Yep.
Whitley Neal. It is rhubarb and ginger.
Never had it.
I didn't either. And the guy who I go to my local liquor store is amazing. Has the same taste as Digi. Told me I should try it, and he was
Mhm.
not wrong.
Okay, so he knows you guys personally then.
Oh yeah. I find something I like. He finds something he likes. You know, it's like a pen pal thing, only less awkward.
Oh
So
man.
let's see here. There has been a lot in the last week since we last casted. Holy shit! Get good. Huh? What? Huh? I know Thursday was pretty much same, which was cool. Not Thursday, Friday on SmackDown. Good setups, you know. We who cares about AEW at this point? The only thing I saw to them is Moxley ended up over the fucking nail bat, stuck in his back.
It was stuck in his back like legit, and blood just dripping down. And Yuta came down trying to like pull it out
of him.
but his skin just like stretched with it. The ref eventually got it out of him, but I mean,
sorry.
That holy fuck, dude.
Moxley's a sick fucker.
I don't think it's Moxley. I think it's the desire to continue the whole, shtick to do whatever he can to support his company, which good on you, but at what cost? Because his wife's eventually going to beat his ass.
Oh, she's not going to tolerate it.
No. She at this point, Renee needs to come out there and beat his ass with a kendo stick.
So, is there like a reason for this that I need to know about? Because she's not happy with what he's doing.
He just got a nail bat stuck in his back.
Like legitimately.
Like it was legit hanging from his back.
Oh
yeah.
Girl, you go get him.
My dad was even looking. He's like, "Is that real?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's real."
Yeah, that's
He's
not
like,
a fake.
If there's no blood dripping, then it's not real. I'm like, "Oh, there's blood dripping."
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And even if there isn't, that doesn't mean somebody wasn't dumb enough to get it stuck in his back. I mean, what do? Fake skin it?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I worry about your dad sometimes. But that was all that was fit for AEW, just because nothing seemed to matter.
I don't even know why that was in the middle of the freaking show.
Yeah.
It's like you're putting that in there. No offense to women's matches, but I mean, women don't draw as much as men.
No, they don't.
Well,
generally.
A lot of that has to do with the fact that some of these sick fucks don't think about, like, you're waiting for them to do dumb shit to each other. So by the time it comes to a women's match, you're just kind of tired out now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the way AEW is booking?
Yes.
Well, NXT does it too. I mean, Sean's been like every match has been like, well, except for Tuesday, this past Tuesday, but before that, week after week, it was always a women's main event.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, yawn.
So there's like no investment.
No, it's like they're losing people like at the very end of the show because nobody wants to see it.
And NXT, at least you want to see it. I mean, it's not blood and gore dumbassery.
No, exactly. That's another good thing about them. They don't have to have all this blood and gore and shit.
So, from what I'm understanding here, it's not an insult against the women; it's an insult against how they're booking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's important to know. Like
Yeah.
it's not the women's fault; it's just the storyline and everything else.
I mean, granted, women can't wrestle like men can, but they still have
Right.
talent. They still have talent. I'm not going to take that away from them.
No, no, and that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But if you're not invested in the story, you're not going to care about it.
Exactly.
So it is in this vein, and this is kind of all we have to really go into as far as AEW. Somebody asked Grok what it thought of Tony Khan. There were two of these. This is something I found on X. This isn't me shit talking the promotion. This is reading what was shown. Okay. And I quote, Tony Khan, comma, the man who turned AEW into a masterclass of how to overhype and underdeliver. He's like a kid who inherited a candy store but keeps handing out expired licorice, expecting everyone to be thrilled. His booking decisions are a chaotic mix of indie wrestling nostalgia and WWE light storylines with a sprinkle of I signed this guy because Twitter likes him.
That is
Tony,
perfect. That's dead on.
oh no, there's more. Tony's social media presence is a goldmine of awkward self promotion and thin skin meltdowns, making him the ultimate reply guy in wrestling. And let's not forget his obsession and with ratings. Dude, we get it. You beat NXT in the demo, but maybe focus on not losing to reruns of Friends. Tony, you're the living embodiment of money can't buy taste, and your Fedora collection isn't helping.
Okay, hold on. Here's my reaction here. Damn!
There's another one if you're interested in hearing it.
Oh, please.
Here's the other one.
That was gold right there.
This is also from Grok. This is the second opinion, the first one of two.
Oh.
Says, all right, let's take a swing at Tony Khan, the wrestling world's resident trust fund kid with a passion for booking matches like he's playing WWE 2K on easy mode.
Oh.
This guy's got more money than sense, running All Elite Wrestling like it's a vanity project fueled by his dad's checkbook and a dangerous cocktail of Red Bull and delusions. He's out here tweeting like a 14-year-old fanboy who just discovered the internet, hyping every show as the greatest night in wrestling history. Bro, calm down. It's just Wednesday. Tony's got the charisma of a wet sock and the business acumen of a guy who thinks ratings are just hugs from his mom. He's signed half the wrestling world to AEW, yet somehow the shows feel like a chaotic indie card where everybody gets a turn, but nobody knows why. He's the type to call himself a genius for putting together a match that sounds cool on paper, like a dream match between two guys who peaked in 2012.
Oh.
And then it ends up a 20-minute spot fest with no story and a screwy finish. And let's talk about his wardrobe. My man dresses like he's perpetually late for a Zoom call with his accountant. That scarf doesn't fool anybody, Tony. You're not a mysterious auteur. You're just a dude who thinks disheveled millionaire is a vibe. Stick to buying sports teams and let someone else steer the ship before AEW becomes the wrestling equivalent of a midlife crisis.
I like
Wow.
the first one was much better in my opinion.
The first one was more succinct, but the second one I read.
The second one more.
That knife.
I'm just waiting for your wife to do the damn thing again.
You want me to do the damn
Go
thing
ahead.
again?
Go ahead.
I think Fiona's ready for it. Damn!
Yeah, even the cat's like,
Yeah, she even did it.
did you hear it?
She is too.
No. No. So, yeah. Zero. It is
Oh my god.
Black Box Stream Day, kind of. Amanda will be here shortly. I have our Chaser producer lady with us.
I guess I'm a producer lady.
That is,
Hi, Kiro. I've heard of Kiro. Trust me,
Yes.
I've heard of Kiro.
everybody talks about Kiro.
He talks about you every time he streams, so
Yeah,
I hear about
He's
it all
been
the
missed.
Yes.
You guys don't see me. I'll be in the background or I'll be downstairs.
For
you
being
know.
accused of doing coke.
Wait, wait. You guys accuse me of doing wait, Tom? Tom? Do you accuse me of doing coke, Tom?
It was the last week or the week before.
No, that's not what I asked.
And I'm telling you what happened.
Oh, I don't care.
The
Do you
noises I
accuse
heard in
me
the
of
back,
doing
the
coke,
noises
Tom?
I heard in the background, the noise it sounded like you were sniffing coke.
Tom,
Oh,
I love you, but my love
That-
has a limit.
wait a minute. Okay.
We're not on?
What the hell?
We're not on the air. No, we're not on the air.
Hold on.
Do we have to do all of this over again?
No.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on.
Are we on Vaughn at least?
We're on Vaughn.
Yay!
Hold on. What the hell?